You'll find this message when you finally realize that you're deserving of reciprocity. And not just reciprocity and companionship and co-partnership and just like, that sense, your immediate relationships. Not even just as much as other people treating you the way you treat them. I feel like when you find this message, you'll understand that that's a that's a surface level. I was gonna say subconscious, but that's like something that you can put in the back of your mind now. People pouring into you because you're nice to them. People being nice to you because you're nice to them. You being kind to somebody so they be kind right back to you. Whatever way you want to word it, that's just the surface of it. That should just be a given because of the way you show up into the world, the way your energy is perceived. When people see you, you're like the sun. You're like the sun. Genuinely, you're genuinely like the sun. Like when you operate out of your highest vibration, you literally shine so bright, and people just want to bathe in the glow and just exist in your exuberance. You'll find this message when you have integrated that surface level to a whole new level of interpretation to where now your reality is starting to show you that you're deserving. You deserve it. Why wouldn't I think it's more so prominent in your reality now when you find this message that it'll be like, what made you think opposite? Like you are all power. You are all light. When you find this message, you are finally integrating the iceberg. You'll find this message when you're integrating the iceberg, not just seeing the tip of it. When you're integrating the iceberg and you're seeing everything underneath the sun that it took to help you grow into the beautiful variation of yourself that you're becoming currently. Because this energy that I'm feeling currently comes from a place of like genuine appreciation, but understanding, but also acceptance as well, like radical self-acceptance as well. Like genuinely seeing yourself for like all of the ways that you've been able to internalize and like seeing your mind kind of come into fruition currently. And I saw a video earlier that kind of made me think like about maybe the path that you've had to be on within yourself. Because I feel like I mentioned something in my videos before I wiped my channel that like being grounded and expansive is something that people really can't understand. But like, for example, a tree is both grounded and expansive. It grows in two different directions. It grows in the ground and also towards the sky. And that's what I was mentioning about grounding and internalizing and realizing like the iceberg. You're integrating the iceberg now because when you plant a tree, all of the roots need to push through the dirt and the darkness in order to embed itself in its reality and what it's actually trying to like, I guess with the roots of it all, the root of it all, wherever the tree is trying to stand, it needs to push through darkness, needs to push through turmoil, dirt, needs to stretch its roots out and really become grounded in what it wants to extend itself from. And the same goes for you. And that's why I'm saying like the top of it now is what everybody else can see due to the internal work, due to you pushing yourself deeply into the ground and pushing through darkness, through, you know, just, I don't know why I was about to say depravity. I don't even know what that word means, but maybe that's significant for somebody. But truly, a big, strong tree needs big, strong roots. And now I feel like you're able to be seen for all of the work that you've done thus far. And that's the part that everybody else sees now. Everybody can't see how deep these roots run in the ground. However, they can see how big the tree is and how it's sprouting outwards and, the fruit it bears. You know what I mean? So I truly feel like you'll find this message when you finally radically accept your abundance and no longer try to deny yourself the level of true bliss that you deserve. That you no longer have to wait for permission for anybody else to, like, for permission from anyone else to give you. Nobody has to tell you how to be happy, when to be happy, what makes you happy anymore. I feel like genuinely when you find this message, you're in such tune with yourself. Like radical acceptance for the broken parts, the healed parts, the parts that are still healing, the wounds that are covered in, the wounds that are showing, is so much more. You're accepting yourself in totality. And I feel like that's what's expanding your reality because of how grounded you are in just your own individual process. So you'll find this message when you're integrating that iceberg. And the crazy part about it is this is just the tip. This is just the beginning. This is just the that sounds crazy to say just the tip, but it's just like this is really just the beginning. And there's a level of sensuality that comes with it too when I say those things. It's not to even be sexual, so don't even take it in a dirty way. But it's like this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. We might not even been able to see how much we definitely can't see how much is underneath what you're showing us currently and the energy you're expanding on currently. But when those roots get revealed and you see how real and grounded, and give others a chance to see how real and grounded you are in this energy that you've now become enveloped in, that's when I feel like even more magic will continue to happen, because we're just like, I feel like, everyone around you is just seeing the beginning stages of it. It's like a fucking rocket ship. You're literally like a fucking rocket ship. You're literally taking the fuck off, and it's just like, damn, like, you know how before a rocket goes off, the image I'm seeing in my mind is how it just like, you know what I mean? It's just like that. I wanted to say like that's like stagnation, but it's not. It's like true pressure being built, like for you to really just propel towards your highest timeline due to you radically accepting yourself and really accepting like how much you actually deserve. And not, like I said, when it's about reciprocity, it's not even about just, like I said, equal give and take. That's the bare minimum. Now it's about like, oh, you deserve like those fancy trips you think of. You deserve those fancy experiences you think of, those 5-star experiences you think of, the nights out with friends where it feels like you living in a fucking dream, the things that you've imagined for yourself. Yeah, all of that is coming true. It's coming to you now. That's the difference. It's been true. Because if you know truth, for someone who knows truth, they'll hear it. But for someone who doesn't know truth, no one can tell them. It's not even coming true. You've been known the truth. Now that you have accepted that truth, you can bring this thing towards you faster. And I feel like that's truly what maybe this past season was about. You could have been somebody who was like stuck in just like introspection, because I was going to say rejection, but it was really more so reflection, like reflecting on the rejection. And it's like you could have been stuck in that hermit mode kind of energy where it's like you sit there and you just think about, well, why did this happen? Why does this happen? Trying to unpack things. And it's like there's no more bags to be unpacked. It's time for you to move forward and bring new things into your experience. It's time for you to move. There's no more unpacking to do. And it's like those, not take that, use your discernment when I say that, because those type of seasons comes in waves. You know what I mean? You could be in a season currently where you might not be unpacking, but then you might have to, you know, put a couple things together in your bag and move on. But overall, I feel like currently this is not a season, this is not a message for someone who is still doing some unpacking. 8/11, I just saw on the timer, that's the date. Today is not the day where we're doing any unpacking. This message is timeless, so whenever you find it, if you found it, it's for you. But I'm just saying, this is not the season for unpacking anymore. It's the time to carry on, free as you are, light as a feather, on your whole new path, radiating, authenticity, abundance, no longer abusing the light that is imbued within you. And it's a level of acceptance, radical acceptance, that had to come in order for the light to shine, for you to see things clearly. If you don't accept this, then it's not that you could reject this, but you could always redirect this. Because I feel like you're somebody who knows that like what's meant for you can never miss you. So it's not a matter of like, I seen a video before too. I forget who it was. It might have been Diana Ross, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But she was sitting there and she was just saying like, I've always known I was going to be successful. It's just a matter of like taking the steps necessary for me to get those things, that are going to bring me some sort of success. Existence chose you. This life already chose you. Like your destiny is already written. It's just a matter of you going after those things that you say that you want for yourself, being brave enough, having enough faith, trust in the universe, God, creation, whatever you subscribe to, in order for those things to know that like you're in alignment with those energies and you want those things, because what you desire desires you. You are what you attract. And I feel like now you finally accepted yourself, and in accepting yourself, this is what comes with who you really are. You've integrated the iceberg, the coldness, the depth, the darkness. And this is just really the beginning. And I feel like there's more to unpack in this message and expand on, but truly 9:59 on the timer, 10, wholeness, completion. I'm seeing now like this is where I'll leave it for now, and I can expand on it with more experience and more examples that are presented to me to reaffirm this frequency. So thank you for listening, and I'm very proud of you. Keep loving yourself. Keep doing what you're doing for yourself, because you are being talked about in rooms and that you're not even in, and in ways that you literally don't even know. People have ideas for you. People have plans for you. Like, and nobody's plan is more important than the plan that God has for you and universe has for you. But I'm just saying, there's people who are thinking if you keep up with what you're doing consistently and keep moving forward, then you're gonna align with me, and I'm gonna have to, we gonna have to work together on something. Like, you're being brought up in ways and in spaces that you're not even in, and for things that you don't even know. Like, you're being considered just because of the fact that, like, you've shown up authentically for yourself now. So it's like, beforehand, these options and this shit might not have been available to you, but because of something that you're doing, whatever you're doing for yourself, take what resonates and leave the rest. But whatever you're doing for yourself is allowing for people to put you in the running and be like, well, what about this motherfucker? You know what I mean? I mean, I know, just started, whatever the case may be, blah, 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 blah. However, it's still just like, but still, like, you seeing what I'm seeing? And it's like, yeah, let's see consistency first. You know what I mean? Nobody want to bet on somebody who ain't even betting on themselves. So just keep up on yourself. Keep doing you real good. This is not the time for stagnation. It's the time for you to really just build up all of that pressure. So when you do get to where you want to go and all the things that you want out of this life come towards you, you can take the fuck off. And all of the resources and everything that you've done, all the work that you've done to build that pressure will help carry you towards your highest timeline, okay? I love you if nobody told you today, and I hope you have a great day.